7150 Engineer Road. The Warehouse District, San Diego, California. Within this nondescript building, a trio of rambunctious miscreants unleashes their electronic assault on a vulnerable populace.
533. Let's get it up to Dawn Patrol Commandos. Here with Dave Shelley and the Chainsaw, the 101. KGB.
At a frequency of 101.5 megacycles, Dave Rickards leads a cast featuring Shelley Dunn and Cookie Randolph, alias the Chainsaw, in what one local media critic once generously described as audio refuse. This is the unauthorized documentary, The KGB Dawn Patrol, Exposed. That the Dawn Patrol survives its minuscule ratings and critical bashing is one of the great mysteries of modern-day American broadcasting.
They have no talent.
Former Dawn Patrol producer Jimmy Barron.
There were days I'd come in and have all sorts of great bits lined up for Dave. You know, reading horoscopes out of the newspaper, or calling up listeners and wishing them happy birthday. You know, original, cutting-edge, slam dunk stuff. But Dave wouldn't go for it. He'd rather go with these dead-end bits like Lash Wednesday. Ooh. It's one of the reasons I left the show.
24 November 1993.
Good morning.
What's your name?
This is Al.
Al, come on in here to the Radio Confessional. Tell me all about it.
Well, Reverend Dave, my wife and I have been married nearly 5 years, and actually our anniversary is on December 2nd. And with that approaching, I have a huge weight of sin that I've been carrying around that has brought me to you this morning.
All right, let's hear all about it.
Well, this is what happened. About 5 years ago, my wife-to-be Shannon and I
Shannon?
to get married.
Shannon?
Yeah.
Shannon? Shannon?
Shannon.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Al.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she know about this?
No.
What's her name?
Shannon.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't get
Well, anyways, we decided to get married. And we're going to have the wedding in her hometown in Minnesota.
Right.
So we flew out there a week before the big day, and her mom, Candy, had planned and prepared just about
Wait a
everything
minute.
for
Her mom who?
Candy.
Candy?
Yeah.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
That's her name. Well, it's really Candace.
It's always good when your mother-in-law's name is like Bambi or Candy. Go ahead.
Well, anyways, I hadn't met her yet,
Yeah.
but Shannon had told me about her, and she was a really nice woman, and she was really wealthy. She had just sold off her late husband, Shannon's dad's business. So I was really nervous about meeting her and all, but she was a really warm and affectionate woman, and she was really gorgeous. She was beautiful and fit, and
How old would you guess she was?
she was 41.
And how old were you at the time?
I was 20.
Please, Mrs. Robinson. Go ahead.
Okay. So,
As if you need to.
Yeah.
As if we don't know what's about to happen. No, go ahead. In detail.
so Friday night comes, the wedding's on Saturday. And Shannon's friends were having a bachelorette party for her that night, so they took off about 8. And we were staying at her mom's house. She had a huge house up there on the outskirts of Minnesota, in Minneapolis. And I just sat down in front of the TV drinking brews. And after about a 6-pack, Candy comes down in her bathrobe. She had just taken a shower.
This is your soon-to-be mother-in-law.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she sits down next to me, and we just start talking, and next thing I know, she puts her leg over my lap. And she starts leaning close to me, and next thing you know, we had kissed. And we found ourselves in her bed, and gosh, we just made the best love I'd ever had in my life.
Uh-huh.
And she was, I really hate to say this, but she was way better than my wife still is today, Dave.
Oh, man.
Reverend, please, here in the confessional.
Man.
And I don't know, the only way I can describe it is kind of like a fine wine, it's better with age. So, and she tastes like a fine wine, too. And I wish I could say that Candy was just a meaningless fling, but my loins still lust for her. To this day, I still fantasize about her while I make love to my wife.
Hang on a second here, can you?
Yeah.
I need to pick up another line here.
You son of a bitch.
Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
That is my husband on the other line.
Shannon?
No, my name isn't Shannon. What do you think? I wouldn't recognize your voice?
I'm out here, Dave.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Where are you?
At home.
You're at home. Better get out of the house. You got 5 minutes.
Dave, how could you... What about the sanctity of the confessional?
Yeah, here on the radio.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't going to hear.
You are...
Listen to that other bebop station.
I don't even have words right now.
I would run and hide real quick if I were you.
You remember that story that just went to court?
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Wait, now let's not get violent here.
She's got the whetstone out.
Yeah, I just get a good attorney.
Well, you know what? The problem is she only got caught because she threw away the evidence, and the evidence was found. It's like if you don't find a body, then you can't convict somebody of murder.
Hey, Al, or whoever your name is, it's time to leave now.
I'm out of here.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Dave.
Any thank you.
It was bound to happen.
Happy Thanksgiving.
There's a silver lining to the ugly story that's happened here. I think I'm going out on a limb here and saying this is going to end in a divorce.
Yeah.
The happy news is you won tickets to comedy night. Winner. Well, if you tell your wife that you won tickets to comedy night, maybe she'll go, wow, not so bad.
To the Dawn Patrol, structure and preparation are alien concepts. Rather, reliance on random audience members to kill time is the modus operandi. 17 November 1993.
It's KGB. Hello.
Dude, this is Neil down at Pacific Beach. How you doing?
We're okay.
Hey, my friend Lee has a confession to make. You got time to take it?
He's not going to have to show me his dinger, is he?
No.
All right. Okay, good. Then I'll take it.
Okay, cool, but be gentle. He's really broken up about it. Here.
Hello.
Is this the priest and so forth?
Yes, is this Lee and whatnot?
This is Lee and whatnot. Of course, it's been many years since I confessed and so forth. Of course, when I was small, I used to go every Sunday on account of my mama. My mama would drag me down there and so forth. Of course, this is
Who'd take it down there?
Mama! This is a lot easier, radio man, because I'm out in the open in a phone booth instead of a confessional booth and so forth.
Have you got your pants on?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned, etc. Of course, this is back in 1959 and whatnot, right after I welded my thumb to a boat down at the NASCO shipyard and whatnot.
Right.
I was engaged to a woman by the name of Rhonda. And we had this big fight about I can't remember what.
Yeah.
And she wound up flipping me the bird and walked out of the house slamming the door and so forth.
There's no call for that.
And I couldn't flip her the bird back on account without a thumb. There ain't no middle finger no more and so forth. So I get all frustrated at that point and whatnot.
You had bird frustration.
Who wouldn't?
So I grabs her photograph album and throws it in the fireplace and burned it up and whatnot.
Yeah.
No.
Only problem was her photograph album looked exactly like my mother's.
Uh-oh.
My mother's.
No.
No. Let's take it easy.
And it turns out I burned up my mama's photograph album.
Is Mama still with us?
No, not now, 1979, but on account at that time, by then my mama couldn't see too good. I'd sit there with an empty album, flipping the pages, describing the pictures to her by memory and whatnot. The shame, radio man, Christy boy. The shame about my mama.
All right, now listen to me. I'm not going to whip you.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to.
No.
Okay.
I do not want
I'm not going to whip you because I think you really are sorry for what happened. I mean, he sounds like he's really paid for this.
He does.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that wherever your mama is right now,
He's up in heaven, my mama.
I'm sure that wherever she is, she forgives you.
Yeah.
And all is forgiven.
Well, thank you, radio
I don't want you to
man.
feel bad about this, okay?
Well, it makes me feel a lot better, and I like you, radio man.
I'd have whipped you if you'd taken your dinger out during that story.
I never did, radio man.
All right.
God.
Yeah.
Here's the boy. Hey, thanks a lot, man, for being cool.
Great story.
I love your show.
I love your show.
Later.
The Dawn Dawn Patrol on 101 KGB FM.
Thrice during each daily broadcast, Cookie Chainsaw Randolph, born Nipsey Dershowitz, relays matters pertaining to sport. Credibility and accuracy take a decided back seat to lampoon and freeform esoterica. 14 October 1993.
Hello again, everybody. In the sports world, yes, the Philadelphia Phillies are your National League champions. Darren Dalton, Dave Hollins, and Mickey Morandini drove in 2 runs apiece as the Phillies topped the Braves 6-3 to win the National League Championship Series 4-2. And as usual, I was in the locker room after the game and was able to interview Phillies winning pitcher Tommy Green, who was quite candid. Tommy Green, you've got to be excited.
Well, we sure are, Cookie. The team has stuck together through thick and thin, even though some of us hate each other's guts. I mean, I'm looking across the room with 2 guys I can't stand in regular life. I mean, they're a couple of A1 assholes, if you ask me, but right now I love them to death.
I also had the pleasure of visiting with one of the classiest gentlemen in the game, Braves manager Bobby Cox.
Bobby, I know you've got to be incredibly down right now, and I hate to be, Alex Trebek about this, rubbing it in at all, but you guys really choked out there.
Well, Cookie, we felt we had our chances. We just didn't capitalize, and you've got to hand it to the Phillies. But right now, sure, we're down, and my assistant coaches are hiding everything sharp right now. Deion Sanders' jewelry, Jane Fonda's breastplate. But frankly, Cookie, if you could leave, we'd appreciate it. Just get the hell out of here, so to speak.
Got the feeling that Bobby was not entirely enthralled with my company at that particular juncture, but it was my responsibility as a journalist to get in there and really annoy some defeated people. In Cincinnati, it's official. Marge Schott's St. Bernard Schottzy has been banned from the field at Riverfront Stadium. Major League Baseball finally issued the ban after learning that Schottzy had made disparaging remarks about cats. Marge Schott, meanwhile, has kept herself busy posing in a full nude layout in the Ukrainian skin magazine, Squanch. So look for that. And other sports today.
Read your newspaper.
This is the 101 KGB FM Dawn Patrol Sports Network. Oh, my.
For years, the Dawn Patrol was rumored to be linked with the American Mafia, but nothing could be proven. Then, as if to tweak the collective noses of the various governmental investigative agencies, the Dawn